If your school allows you to use your scholarship money on a full golden collection.
I mean, it is a way to earn money, right? You said I earn money with this. It's
I
an
major
investment
in
in my future.
Hearthstone. Yeah. The scholarship goes towards my packs.
I was in biology, but then I realized Hearthstone was better.
Yeah. All right, well, looks like we're jumping into game number 2 here. It's handlock for UC Santa Cruz. They're flipping the switch here, going with a handlock of their own.
Right.
Washington State's throwing out the Secret Paladin.
All right, so we can see, I mean, this is a weird matchup. I feel like overall Headlock is an okay time against it. The Demon type has a bit of a better time than regular Handlock. We almost never see Classic Handlock anymore. It's mostly always Demon-based on some level. And it feels like with the AoEs from Hellfires and everything, they should have a good matchup, but on the flip side, Shield and Mini Bot doesn't die to the AoE. The Shredder doesn't die to the AoE, so it's really making the mid-game sweep a little bit difficult to pull off. And they need to have the Dark Bomb or a Coil early on to complement it, remove a shield from the Mini-Bot. So it's really difficult.
Sylvanas.
That's not something you see every time, but I guess if you're going to try to curve, why not? Redemption says hello.
Yeah, sure.
What a crazy deck against Handlock.
Yeah, this might be the version of Secret Paladin that is a little bit lighter on the secrets. They run that core package with Avenge, Noble Sacrifice, and like one of the other ones. Sometimes Repentance, sometimes Redemption, sometimes Competitive Spirit, depending on the way you build the rest of your deck.
Maybe 6 or 7 instead of 9, maybe or 8 or 9. Like, they'll just trim it a bit.
Yeah, that way they can fit in more bigger threats or more medium-sized threats. Like you can go double Shredder, you can go double Belcher, you can put in a 6-drop, a third 6-drop along with Mysterious Challenger. So it allows you to be a little bit more flexible with the rest of your deck.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, it's been, I think the deck has been experimented with a lot, and there's still, it's easy to tweak to where you can make it a bit more mid-rangey or a little bit more, aggressive. Secret Keeper options.
Yeah.
Definitely works with Ardent Squires, but then you've got the flip side with Zombie Chows trying to go for the mid-range route with a bit more board control, playing for the best curve possible. And then you've got these versions which combine a bit of the Secret Paladin with some of the control / mid-range, without going for the Zombie Chow approach necessarily. I really think the deck is easily modifiable just to suit your needs.
Yeah, you can throw in Shield and Mini-Bot, Muster for Battle, Mysterious Challenger, 9 Secrets, and then autofill.
Yeah, just autofill with everything else from Paladin.
River Croc?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? That should work.
Yeah,
it's a minion. It's on curve.
River Croc with Avenge is basically a low theft.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
5/5.
Job done.
Wow. That hand from Santa Cruz, I mean, we're talking about a Void card next turn that will bring out either of the big minions, but I mean, your opponent needs to let you do it, right? And that's the big issue against Paladin, is they will sometimes just ignore you, and you can't kill your own Void card easily.
Yeah.
Not always, at least. But he might be forced to.
Yeah. Thing is, will UC Santa Cruz have time to play all these big threats, because they're already under a lot of pressure?
Yeah, Void card looks really dangerous, though. I mean, if you get this down and the Paladin ignores it, you could use your Void card to pop the shield and then Hellfire everything.
And if they don't ignore it, you get a free demon anyway.
Right, exactly. So if they trade, you get Mal'Ganis or Jiraxxus. If it's Jiraxxus, you just use Defensive Argus, and you're probably golden until turn 25 against 1/1s. It's not that far off of enabling the Molten either. Funny enough.
Funny enough. Just so happens Handlock's a pretty good deck.
Yeah. Synergy. I think Handlock is probably the single most, like the best example of synergy in Hearthstone for new players, who don't necessarily get the concept.
Yeah.
Show them Handlock and then let them figure it out, and suddenly it'll just make sense.
Yeah. And there's not many decks that are sort of like that withstood the test of time through the card synergy.
Right. Healbot was a really game changer for them.
Yeah.
Before GBG, I feel like the deck was on its last legs with Undertaker taking over the world, and then Healbot came out and said, all right, you guys finally have an option to stop the Hunter-Taker.
It was basically like Jiraxxus or bust in the late game.
Definitely.
And you had a little bit more time back then. You were dying on turn 7 instead of turn 5.
Turn 4. Turn 4 to 5.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
You had a little more flexibility. And the ran cards like Siphon Soul was more popular. Double Earth Ring Farseer was a thing.
Necessary even.
Yeah. So, wow, look at this Hellfire. Show me the money. Did they Hellfire? they can Hellfire, play a Molten because they go down to exactly 10,
and then
traded to the Undercity Valley.
and get Mal'Ganis.
Job's done.
They have
Boom.
Oh wow, what a play!
Look at Washington State, they're just like, what?
Not so classy anymore, are you, Benjamin? Is it Benjamin?
Yeah,
I think
Ben.
It
Yeah,
is
Ben,
Ben.
yeah, yeah.
All right, Benjamin. After Broad.
He was named after him, yep.
He was
Oh,
born
man.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He just inherited the manly growth.
Yeah, having to trade your shielded minibot into the Mal'Ganis just to dent it. That is.
Oh, this is good.
That
It
is rough.
feels like justice, though. Like, retribution was served that day.
Yeah.
I mean, right now what I want to do is just taunt up my Mal'Ganis so it's out of range of the Lights Justice and the
So many possibilities.
Yeah.
Shredder, just to go face and set up a 2-turn lethal, and then I win.
Yeah.
That just sounds so good.
Oh, well, there's a Noble Sacrifice. Forgot about that secret, so.
Yeah, as long as you don't trigger with Mal'Ganis, you're good.
Yeah. Maybe anti-Killbot even.
Nah, it's not cool enough. Nah. Well, I guess you can put down more threats. Try to get them to spread. It's a good thing though that Washington State's not running Equality Consecration because that would probably be like an almost auto win in this case. But it's kind of hard to fit in.
Yeah.
Right? It's very difficult to fit it in.
Especially with Sylvanas. Where do
Right.
they find room for all this stuff?
I mean, Equality with Sylvanas kind of works out.
Yeah, but Sylvanas is just the worst Mysterious Challenger.
Yeah, I mean, Challenger is kind of hard to beat. Well, it will give another Noble Sack in this case.
Yeah.
So you can, I mean, you could kill Mal'Ganis, you can get Noble Sack to prevent the Emperor from hitting you, but you're going to be on 1 health after that, right? Because the Giant's effectively going to smash you in the face for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, that could pose a little bit of a threat.
But, not really. I
Well,
think you'll be dead before that's relevant.
If you see Santa Cruz doesn't draw into a way to end the
Kill
game,
you, right? 1 damage.
then that could do a lot of damage. See how many secrets it pulls? Does pull 3, so it doesn't count the redemption. So it might be a smaller secret package.
Yeah. I imagine Noble Sack's in there, I mean, as a kind of a given.
Yeah, Noble Sack, Avenge, and maybe second redemption or something like Repentance.
Get down!
Okay, Competitive Spirits, Avenge, and Noble Sacrifice. We got word, so a lot of secrets actually.
Expected, but the Giant will go up to 9 and finish the game right off. So that Void Caller played a huge role in the game. If it brought out, Jiraxis, it would have still been fine. Because you still get a 4-16 with Taunt.
Yeah.
But the Mal'Ganis secured the game even easier because it did attack twice. It did.